Welcome to this discussion on themes in human trafficking, presented by Adam Green. This video will explore the hidden connections and human impact of a social and economic ideology that encourages the acquisition of goods. This is often linked to status, identity, convenience, and a quote, more is better mindset, which can obscure the human cost of products. This image highlights the human element, reminding us of the real people behind global exploitation. Victims face many vulnerabilities, including physical and emotional abuse, loss of freedom, isolation, addiction, and economic exploitation. They can suffer trauma, long-term psychological effects, and criminalization for acts they were forced to commit. The emotional and psychological toll on victims is immense. Victims often face fear of retaliation, distrust of authorities, and shame. Trafficking is linked to organized crime, and victims may be forced into illegal activities. While criminal charges can obscure the exploitation, law enforcement is increasingly recognizing victims over offenders. Everyday beliefs shape global exploitation. Consumerism influences how societies value goods. Human trafficking, a global crime involving exploitation through force, fraud, or coercion, intersects with these beliefs more than many realize. We will explore the myths, realities, and victims' experiences. This image represents the global and varied faces of human trafficking victims. Human trafficking is the exploitation of individuals for labor, services, or commercial sex. It occurs globally, involves adults and children, and requires exploitation, not necessarily transportation. Trafficking includes illegal drug trafficking, alcohol, theft for survival, unsolved murder, rape, tax evasion, and public orgies. Let's now focus on the myths surrounding consumerism. The reality is that trafficking happens in all nations. The demand for cheap labor drives global exploitation. Victims are often hidden in plain sight and recruited through false job offers, manipulation, debt bondage, or abuse of trust. Traffickers exploit vulnerabilities, not just force. A common myth is that victims could leave if they wanted to. In reality, they are trapped by threats, psychological manipulation, confiscated documents, debt, fear of law enforcement, and isolation from support networks. This image emphasizes the systemic nature of human trafficking and the need to discuss socioeconomic policy. Communities can help rescue victims by changing perceptions, supporting local hospitals and nonprofits, encouraging ethical sourcing, and reporting suspected trafficking. Other key actions include trauma-informed care, legal assistance, and reforming policies on debt and labor practices. The demand for cheap goods is a major driver of human trafficking, often fueling forced labor globally. Ethical sourcing and consumer choices are vital in combating this exploitation.